start here. Good afternoon. Welcome to our practice lesson here for EdTech 521. I just want to make sure you can see me. You can see me here? Super. I can't hear you, so maybe your microphone needs to be turned up a bit. No, I can't hear you. Let me try again. Maybe mine's down. No. Not in the course, no.
Can you hear me?
There it is. You had to push it in a little further, I guess. I can hear you. Thank you for joining us. So when we begin this lesson, again, what we're going to be doing is looking at, we've already looked at political cartoons, so you've viewed the analysis and interpretation of cartoons PowerPoint before this meeting. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay, super. I'm just going to then go into, did you have any questions about that?
No, you can continue.
Did you have any questions about exaggeration?
No, I don't.
Okay. Any of the techniques or anything?
No.
Okay. Super. Okay. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to screen share my screen here. Just takes a second and I'll get up. And we're going to be looking at next is the one of the PowerPoints we want to look at is analyzing cartoons. Can you see my screen here?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. So what we're going to do is as we go through this, I'm going to ask you to respond to the different questions that I have. So with this lesson, we're going to teach you how to analyze political cartoons because ultimately you're going to be creating your own. And so I want you to be able to be comfortable in that and using the techniques to do this. So we actually use a system called SWOP. So symbols, words, action, point of view. The idea is to be able to analyze the cartoon and get the point of view because they will be in all of your assignments and tests. Usually political cartoons or visuals are in every test. So the first one, symbols. So in this cartoon, we can see images and some words. So what I want you to do is write down one symbol, or just tell me one symbol you see in the cartoon on the screen.
I see a big giant hole that says Afghanistan.
Okay, so what does that symbol mean to you?
It's trouble.
Okay, good. Okay, waste of money, perhaps?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, good. So the next one, words. What words do you see, if any, on this cartoon?
Words, write down words that you see in a cartoon. Government.
Okay, you see government on the side of the truck?
Yeah, Harper Trucking.
Okay, super. Good. Now, any action? Is there any action you can see in this cartoon?
Well, wasting money because the dump trucks is dropping off bags of money.
Okay, so you see the action of the money going into the hole. So the next one, can you get the general point of view of this cartoon after using this analysis technique?
Just basically saying to go to Afghanistan, it's kind of wasting taxpayer money.
Perfect. So that's exactly the analysis that we're looking for. And when you use this analysis of SWOP, you're going to use it on every single cartoon if it doesn't make sense right away. And that's the idea, is that it's technique designed to help you analyze it if you don't get it. So in summary, how are political cartoons different from other cartoons in newspapers?
When the cartoons and newspapers are a little bit more friendlier, it's more like joking around, kind of political cartoon sizing, like the military, that kind of thing.
Okay,
so.
Super. Excellent. So, perfect. Sorry to cut you off there. How are these cartoons different from news articles?
News article, it's about you know, it shows the particular party or the name or some of the facts or places.
Okay, super.
I can't see your screen now.
Yep, I'll pull it back up. There it is. Okay, so can you remember what SWAP stood for?
Uh,
Symbols
s- uh, Symbol, words, actions,
and
point of
point.
view.
Very good. Okay, fantastic. That's good. And this PowerPoint is up here for your review as well. So um, there's a number of resources. There's other things that we've left in the course. There's the Interpreting and Analyzing Political Cartoons PowerPoint that you watched previously, but the link is here again. The political cartoon link is also available in this. So if you want to look at other cartoons besides the one we've seen today, there is also a political cartoon quiz that I'd like you to take once we finish this meeting. And there's also, if you want to look at the history, if you want to extend beyond our normal lesson, if you want to look at the history of political cartoons, this is located here as well. And ultimately, you're going to be making your own cartoon. But what we're going to do is, if you have any questions at this point.
No, I don't.
Okay, so let's get into what you're actually going to be doing. So one of the things you're going to be doing is an activity. So what you're going to be doing is of course, we've reviewed the history, we've looked at analyzing cartoons. What I want you to do next is you're going to be creating your own political cartoon. So with this cartoon, what I'd like you to do is find a current event or issue that you're familiar with, perhaps locally, perhaps in your state or province, or perhaps internationally that's going on. Complete a who, what, where to organize your understandings, and do a rough draft. And you can do a rough draft electronically or in paper, whatever works best for you. Ultimately, you're going to open up a Pixton account, which is free, and begin putting your cartoon into action. And so remember, you can use many of the techniques that we looked at in our PowerPoint that you looked at before this meeting. So you can use humor, sarcasm, plain talk. And when you've completed your cartoon, please Dropbox the URL in the cartoon Dropbox. There is an attached rubric if you'd like to, of course, see what the criteria you'll be assessed with. And I've also provided you with an exemplar. So were there any other questions that you had at this point?
No.
Before we end our meeting here?
No, I'm good.
Okay, super. So if you have any other questions, please let me know, contact me, and we will straighten those things out. And I appreciate you coming to this lesson, and hopefully it helps you prepare for your cartoon creation activity.
I'm very excited to create my own.
Thank you so much, and we'll talk to you again. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.